Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Blackman. Welcome, YouTube. Um, for those of you who are just following me, my name is Blackman Apex, and I use my YouTube to make market analysis. Like today, I will be talking about Bitcoin, Euro USD, and US 100. We're talking a whole lot about a lot of crypto pairs. So if you have any currency pair you want me to talk about, make sure you drop them in the comment section below. All right, and let's get into it. I don't really like to waste too much time on analysis. All right, so yeah, I've been looking at the Euro USD chart. Let's begin from the dollar index. Let's see how the dollar has been doing over the past few weeks or over the past few months, right? Hold on. Let's move like this. Yeah, good. So, okay, looking at the dollar, let's go over to the weekly time frame. You can see that from where we topped up from 109, you can see there was a gap here. We closed in on that gap, and then we dropped. We've been trending lower, like we've been on a downtrend, and we dropped close to the 95k. I mean $95 level, right? And but we didn't get to it. We stopped at price got a stop at 96, and it kind of made like a double bottom, and then you can see prices retracing. So are we going to expect bullishness for the dollar? Are we going to see more bearish nature for the dollar? That's based on the news that is coming in, the Fed rate cuts and all of the other US whatever. We might be seeing some kind of should I use the word green? Yeah, we should be seeing good markets for the DXY in the long run. Okay, if price retraces, okay, if we see price retrace above this level, that's the $100 level. When we see price retrace above here, then we can say for sure that we should expect DXY or the dollar index to increase higher in price. And when the dollar index is increasing higher in price, it also means that other currency pairs would be dropping lower, like the Euro USD, GBP USD, and so on and so forth. So, and including Bitcoin, we might be seeing decline in Bitcoin. There's a whole lot of perception that Bitcoin should be dropping lower, but we'll get into that once we reach Bitcoin. So, I haven't seen any full-on bearish nature for the DXY yet. Okay, I have not seen that for the DXY, but I know for a fact that we dropped lower. Okay, you can say it's kind of like a mini range. We've not started ranging on the DXY yet. On the weekly, if we go to the monthly, you will see how far we are going. Okay, you can see that we ranged over here, we've broken. You can call this a turtle soup, and then we start going lower, and you can see. So it's fair to say that we might even top up a little bit before declining back down. At least we should be heading for 100 and 102 based on the monthly time frame. And if we go back to the daily time frame, you should see that you will see that okay, yeah, you will see good trading to the upside because we have a whole lot of liquidity sweep at these zones. I mean, we also have at the downside, but the I'll say the up zones that top liquidity sweeps around here are they're looking very more attractive to the eyes, and it's looking like that's where price would be retracing to. Oh no, price is going through because we already had this retracements down here. Okay, so yeah. Moving on to let's just go on to Euro USD because I've been analyzing Euro USD for a while now. I've been analyzing Euro USD for a while, and so you can see I had this zone marked out on the daily time frame. Let me close this up. I had this zone marked out because I had a gap. You can see there's a gap around here, and I did plan to buy in around this level. Okay, but today that I was looking at the chart during the weekend, so I was hoping if price do gets to this level, I would buy in. And where would I take my profits? Definitely around this level. So I am still looking at this, and we have price is already having an up leg. You can see it from here, right? You can see it. definitely having an up leg from this level. So if price actually tries to retrace back up, uh, I am looking to go lower around this level or go in from this level or this level. We can check that on the 4 hour time frame. If we check on the 4 hour time frame, you can see how far price is going. All right. Is it on the 4 hour time frame or the 1 hour? Let me check the 1 hour. Okay. I think I marked this out on the 1 hour time frame where I marked out the range and it broke around the range. So if price doesn't retrace and price is looking to go up from here, then the next place I'll be targeting would be to enter around this level, around 1.1. Once I go in around this level, then probably I might ride price up to 1.180 and the rest. Yeah. So that's that for USD. I don't see any bearish nature on Euro USD yet. But if you see a bearish nature, if you feel Euro USD is going to tank this week or it's going to drop hard this week, just let me know down in the comment section, okay? Yeah, that's for Euro USD. I mean, we had this double bottom. Yeah, let's call it double bottom around there, and we've been growing green ever since. Okay, assuming we had a very good retracement down, then probably yes, I would believe that we're probably in a bearish market. Well, we have a gap. There's a gap here, and there's a lot of liquidity sweep at this top, and that's what if I'm not going to take profit around 1.180, then I'll be taking profit around 1.185. So that is where I'm expecting price to get to. If price crosses here and I see another reason to buy in again, definitely I'll be riding again. But I'll still be waiting. Either price drops a little bit lower, looking at the New York Open, targeting the New York Open. Let's go back to our 15 minutes. Yeah, targeting the New York Open for an entry. Okay, I'm targeting the New York Open for an entry that is between, you see this zone, you can see there's a gap here, and you can see dispensation of price. So if I'm entering here, I probably might put some take profit around stop loss around here. Alright, and if I put my stop loss around here, it's gonna be a risky trade for sure. I won't be putting in a whole lot of value in, but just a little bit of loss, so like maybe 0.3 or 0.1 or 0.02. Right, so that's what I will be using, but regardless, I'll be going in. So the last of the list is I was going to talk about US 100, but before I talk, because I already have a trade entry for US 100, so I'll just be looking at Bitcoin right now. So on Bitcoin, let's go to the weekly time frame. We have a whole lot of people saying Bitcoin. I've been telling people that Bitcoin has actually been on an uptrend, okay? Because if we look at from the first side of 65, okay, my chart is really scattered, but I'll manage. Let's start from here, okay? We had this leg up from 25k, went up to 67 or 66 as the first leg up, come down, second leg up, climb down, third leg up. That's enough to say that Bitcoin has been on an uptrend for since the year 2023. Okay, Bitcoin has been on an uptrend. Okay, but too bad we couldn't see it that way. Okay, we are only focusing on the bad side. I mean, on the long run, it's been on an uptrend, right? So now you're gonna ask yourself, where is Bitcoin going to? There are a lot of people saying Bitcoin is definitely going to crash. A lot of people are saying Bitcoin is probably going to drop down to like 65 or 50k, which is all possible. I have marked out 67k right here. I think this should be the high least of where we should expect Bitcoin to drop. So if we eventually get into a bearish season, right? So moving back to the daily time frame, I've been trying to I bought Bitcoin and I sold around here. Okay, I was expecting more buys to come in and then probably buy take profit around 100k. I'm still targeting the 100k, but I don't see that happening yet, and that's why I left. But regardless of which, I'm still there are a whole lot of speculations on Bitcoin. People are saying due to the rate cuts and definitely a whole lot more of things, we should be having bearish markets for Bitcoin. There's a whole lot of failure. I mean, look, the liquidation that's happening in the market is just so outrageous. I mean, we are counting numbers we've never counted. Like you wake up the next morning and you're hearing 900 billion was liquidated from the market. Like, who owns that money? Like, how? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. How are they playing this, right? So yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, and those are the things that we might experience from next year, probably February. That we people will just be like, you know what, I'm done. They're taking all their money out, and yeah, we might be seeing that bearish movement. But there's still a good side about it, because the market makers will definitely want to buy in lower. So it's a good thing for them. They have like a couple 100 million to buy in Bitcoin, and probably 50k, 70k, or 80k. Oh no, we've crossed 80k already. So yeah, what I would just say is keep your loot. Okay, I haven't seen any day trades for Bitcoin, although I am still looking at buying in at the upside. I am still targeting the upside. Probably gonna take profit around 92k. Just doing some couple of short trades, which it's normal. But I haven't really seen any long swing direction, because there's a whole lot of uncertain discussions around Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to 140k. Bitcoin, no, I can't tell you that. Yeah, Bitcoin is going down with a straight face. I have to see it on the chart. I have to know that. Oh, okay, this is what we should expect from Bitcoin. Okay, this is what we are supposed to expect from the market. But with all these liquidations going out and coming in, there is no room for much technical analysis. They're saying Bitcoin is dropping down to 50, which I have seen that is possible. I mean, if we fail to hold, if the 80k level, the 80k 80k level fails, that's where 85, 83, 84. If this level fails, we should definitely see Bitcoin dropping into 68k level. So far as this level is strong enough to hold us, we might still range a little bit this week. I don't know. We probably might just come all over here and just probably range to, I don't know, to when we are going to we're going to go out of the range. So we are probably still ranging. We might still see markets this week, probably just, this week might just be so good for the market. But in the same time, I would advise play it safe. Take short trades. Don't try to jump into any swings that you are not sure of, because the market is very volatile and these people are not playing. All right, guys. So last on the list is the US 100, which I said I have a couple of trades I'm looking into getting. Okay, so I just opened the daily time frame and I saw this, and yeah, there's probably a liquidity sweep at the top, which I am hoping that we would get to. So if we go over to the 4-hour time frame, we can see there is a gap around this time frame, but I got in late. I haven't entered this trade, but I'm hoping towards the New York session, which is let's see, this is 6 a.m. Hold on. Towards the New York session, we should retrace back into the zone. Okay, we should retrace back into the zone here, and when we do retrace into that zone, then we probably will, target. I'm just targeting this 25k. So if you're saying this, you can take a screenshot, play it safe, but also know that I have another entry around here. Why? In case, because anything can happen. We might towards the New York session, we might get to this level. And we might get to this level, and what's gonna happen? We probably might feel this level, but this level looks very strong. Okay, the market is looking to retrace. Now I don't want to use the word retrace. Probably just go up, or something is happening. And yeah, since gold has been doing well, yeah, the US 100 should be doing well. So, but I'm putting this level because there's another gap around here, and if we go to the 1-hour time frame. When we go to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that the gap is laid out perfectly, and then that's why I have this place marked out that I would probably, if I'm to re-enter this trade, if this one fails, this would be my next entry. I won't lose much here. This is probably going to make me lose like $15 to make $170. So it is what the risk is, what the risk ratio, and I can come back here because there is definitely no way we're definitely going to. If we break through all of these zones, this is the next zone. that we are probably going to be entering from, and yeah, I'll be doing that. All right, so yeah, that's that for that. Also, guys, if you want to earn a couple of if you're joining me for the first time, okay, I have a bonus ready for you all. When you sign up with my code on VDEX, you get 100% of your deposit. Okay, so if you're gonna deposit like $10, you get $20. If you're gonna deposit $30, you get $60. If you deposit $100, you are getting $200. And the best part is, so far as you keep trading, it's not just about your profits. When you accumulate more volume, you get paid for your volume that you accumulate. So you're gonna be earning money, and it's KYC free. You don't have to use KYC. You just need to connect your wallet, and that is all. If you want to know more about how to get the bonus, right? If you want to know more about how to get the bonus, just join the Discord server. The link is in the description. Also, guys, I would pretty much appreciate if you guys can tell me what currency pair, what do you think about the market? If you have a currency pair you would like me to analyze for you, just let me know now. All right, just put it in the comment section, the currency pair, just put it in the comment section, and I'll have that checked out for you. Catch you in the next one. My name is Blackman. Peace.